Hi there, everybody. It's Chris van die Kerkie at Blue Rhino Safaris. It's so funny how life works. Every year I look at my tours that I have, and there's some that I'm excited about, and some that's just the normal run of the mill stuff. And I look at my bookings for next year, the Orange River tour in February, and I realize that I haven't seen the bookings that I expected because this is really going to be a nice trip. Why? One, we travel the length of the Orange River. So if you haven't seen the length of the Orange River, then this is the ideal chance to see where it comes from Lesotho, how big it is, and then where it flows out in Alexander Bay and how big it is there in flood season, which is very, very special. We're going to Mokala, which is a new national park for endangered species just south of Kimberley. We sleep there for the night. Then we visit Urania. We have breakfast there. It's a lovely little town. If you've never been there, it's not scary. It's not weird. It is just a town called Urania. Malema has been there. Everybody else has been there. If you haven't been there, then you need to get there. They do cake and coffee. They do all kinds of nice stuff as far as meals go. And we stop there to enjoy the town a little bit. Then we also drive the Namaqua 4x4 eco route, which is one night at Richtersveld. It's a very nice campsite and a very nice area. We travel the length of the Orange River next to the river on the Namaqua 4x4 eco route, so that's something else that you do. Then we go the back roads through the Namaqua Nature Reserve, through the mountain pass, and into the Richtersveld for 2 nights. If you haven't been to the Richtersveld, then this is also a good reason to do this trip. So finally out onto Alexander Bay, where the river flows into the ocean. And we do this over 9 nights in South Africa. And it's really a great trip. Every time is a nice experience. It's nice areas that we see. It's not rushed. It's a nice relaxed tour. So yeah, I'm super excited, and I look at the bookings and I'm like, maybe my emails are getting missing or getting lost somewhere. It's going to junk because nobody has booked for it. The price is the same as it was last year, so I actually kept the price the same just because it's still good enough for me. So yeah, the message is don't miss out on this one if you haven't seen this thing. And then of course Augrabies Falls, the one in the picture. If you haven't seen the falls in flood, I know Augrabies, yeah, boring, we saw it when we were kids. Trust me, it's really nice to do it when you are when the river is in flood. So even if you've seen it before, it's good to see it again. So we have all of these things that we're going to experience. The group is not a big group, so we'll have a little bit of fun and nice and relaxed and just enjoy South Africa rather than going into Botswana and Malawi and Zambia and other things. So if you feel like it, if you have a bit of time, you have a few loose bucks and you think, let's quickly do this one. This is one of the cheaper tours that you will find as far as fuel and destinations go. So if you have a bit of time, please join me. If you are booked on another tour for 2023 for next year, if you are booked and your deposit is paid for another tour next year, then you can get 10% discount on this one. I'm giving a 10% discount on this trip if you are booked on another tour for next year. So let me know if you're interested. It's really a great trip. Don't discard the South African destinations and just look at the others. This is really a nice explorative tour along the rivers, the Orange River banks. So join me. It's going to be a lot of fun. Next year, February, 9 nights, and all in South Africa. You don't even need a passport. If you only have a 4x2, you can bring it. We can manage with a 4x2 as well. Ground clearance is what we need. If you're towing, you can bring something, but then you tow with the 4x4. There's a little mountain pass that you have to get up, and that is you can't tow that with a 4x2. You can, but you have to go around. So if you're interested, let me know. We can make a plan how to make things work for us. Otherwise, have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.